Yeah. Dancehall, Fiwi dancehall, Fiwi dancehall. Dancehall, Fiwi dancehall, Fiwi dancehall. Dancehall, you are rap dancehall, dancehall.
Sure. Yo, Fiwi Reggae Dancehall TV. Them think are chattings are the artists.
Yo, people, big up on yourself. You know, don't know the boy J this with another edition of the drive-by. It's been a while since I've done one, but you don't know the thing. We're there again, and I try my best to get some more of these videos done, because there's a lot of things to talk about, a lot of things in the dancehall space, and you know, we need to let our voices be heard. So right now, the video here is a positive video, you know what I mean? I see some things happening that I'm really impressed with, and I have to acknowledge it. So this drive-by I go feature 3 artists where me see I do some great work since they came out on the scene. So you have Yaksta, you have Nation Boss, and you have Tentic. Now these 3 artists that I just mentioned have cemented at least one hit. Have at least one hit cemented in the dancehall genre so far. You know what I mean? That is undeniable. Like, there's no way we can say, oh, these artists don't have a hit song. You know what I mean? Because over the Memorial Weekend, I was in Florida, and I was there and saw the impact that these 3 young artists' songs have on the crowd. And I must say it was impeccable. You know what I mean? Not that I wasn't shocked, because I know the magnitude of the songs them what the youth them I do, and them I reap the benefits right now. So congratulations to them 3 youths there. But what I really want to talk about, to be honest, is the fact that I've seen them taking a different route from where most young artists would normally take. And what I mean by that is, normally when you have artists like this get hit songs to the magnitude of these songs that these young guys have gotten, most of the time you will always have the fans that put them up against each other, because most of the time when these riffs and these beefs happening in the genre are the fans them cause it. See? So I see these 3 youths now have these magnificent and huge hits in the genre, and they haven't allowed the fans to put them up against each other. If you say, oh, Yaksta a bigger artist with Tentic or Nation Boss or vice versa, any way them want to spin it. Because we have seen these things happen up over a period of time, right? So I kind of like the fact that they have jumped ahead of the narrative and actually form a coalition between each of them. See? Where we see now where Yaksta and Tentic have a song that is bubbling right now on its way to being a hit. You know what I mean? We also see Yaksta again with Nation Boss with another song that has just been released, where also is bubbling on its way to be a hit. You know what I mean? And I'm not sure if this is going to happen, but I would really like to see all 3 of them on one song. You know what I mean? So the fans them out there, all 3 artists, can put it into the atmosphere and see if we can get that. That would be a great look. You know what I mean? But as me say still, I like the fact say them jump ahead of the narrative and kind of paint for them own picture of what they want and what they want for themselves in terms of the music and where they want the music to go. You know what I mean? Because enough youths are falling along the wayside because they make the hype get to them. They make the fanfare get to them in terms of the fans put them up against an opponent sometime where if they were thinking at the time, they would have did a collab instead of going to a clash. You understand what I say? Because if you really look into it, a collaboration or a collaborative effort, so to speak, would be way better than two artists clashing or trying to compete. Not and don't get it wrong, competition is good, but everybody can see that the last real clash in the dancehall genre where actually did anything for anybody was Movado and Cartel. Any clash after that never really did much justice to any artist. You know what I mean? It never really worked. You know what I mean? It never really did any justice for the artists them. It only create a partition between the artist fans them. I already see all the fans them react and behave on social media already. I think we need to kind of draw away from that a little bit and start do some more collabs, do some more collaborative projects, whether it be mixtapes, EPs, even albums. I would really like to see stuff like that happening in the genre. And I really like the fact that I may have to congratulate these three young artists, because me might be them a look in the genre just like how I am, and kind of say this what them a do is needed. See, it is really needed because nobody else is really doing it. Not that nobody else is doing collabs or anything, but to how these guys are doing it, and me see them a link up with each other and them good with everybody so far. I hope it continues and they can continue on this path, and all of the other young artists them, and even some older artists too, can kind of look and see what them youth are do, learn from it and do the same thing. Because I know me as a fan of music, I'm enjoying it, and me no feel like I'm me alone I enjoy it, because the numbers speak for itself. The songs them I get crazy rotation, a lot of traction too. The numbers are rising on all platforms, you know what I mean? All of these artists' Spotify numbers are climbed too. A lot more people are pay attention to what they are saying, to what they are the music that they are putting out. Most of it is positive music too. You know, Tentic kind of them more on the grimy side, but him have some positive songs too. So we can't even say he's not a positive artist. He's a youth where his writing capabilities is very good. You know what I mean? Him seem like him know where he want to be. In the genre, you see me, and me like how him put him song them together. Nation Boss likewise, Yaksta likewise. You don't know, Yaksta is like a alien brain type of artist, the way how in talk, and it's like every Yaksta song you listen to, there's a teachable moment in it. There's something to learn from his songs them. You know what I mean? The man they teach you about self-sufficiency, I teach you about being responsible, teaching. I tell you, say you have to be ambitious, work, you know what I mean? Be diligent and them thing there. So me like the fact that even though the song him sang them melodious and have a little hilariousness in the song them too. You know what I mean? When you listen to him song them, there's something to laugh about. Even the new song, Folko, you know what I mean? Have something in it where, like I said, what are you, you know what I mean? All man put them things together, but it all works, you know what I mean? And as we say again, I have to congratulate all these three artists for the bold step where them take in the way how them want them career to go. And I feel like the best thing them do in terms of doing some collaborative efforts, and it's really good and refreshing that something like this is happening, and I think more people need to talk about it and highlight it so that other people can also see it who haven't seen it yet and know, say, yo, this is something where we can do instead of do these songs for each other, and each other fans are jumping at each other comment section and I tell people about them mother and tell people about them parts. So people, big up on yourself. Reach your me I go now, so I'm out. This was the drive by. Bless up.